Good afternoon to all of you. All of you, can you hear and see me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll wait for a few seconds so that others also can join to this meeting. And we will start then. Yes, this was the slot of EM, engineering mechanics, but I took it because we are a little bit lagging in our syllabus. So today, Sheikh sir is not taking this class. I'm going to take this class. Please, all of you, I request you that while joining the meeting, mute yourself so that the unnecessary disturbance won't be created during the meeting. Okay, so as more than 35 students have joined for this meeting, we'll start with the lecture. Okay, I'm sharing the screen. Let me know if this screen is visible to you. Is this visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what did we discussed in the last lecture? What we have studied in the last lecture?
The article.
The
Yes.
and listening.
In the last lecture and from last 3 to 4 lectures, we are discussing about articles. Okay. We have discussed article o and the. These 3 articles we have covered up to this lecture. Okay. So o and article o and an. These are called as indefinite articles and they are used before O is used before the consonant sound. Okay, the word beginning with the consonant sound, we use O as the article, and an is the article which we use before the words starting or beginning with the vowel sounds. Okay, so this is the important condition to use the articles. Okay, and the article the is used before or to indicate, okay, for indicating or for showing something or someone specific or particular. Okay, so article the is used for indicating someone or something specific and not general. If we are talking about general things, then we can use article o and an, but the is used before specific things. Okay, so these conditions we have studied. We have also discussed about the omissions, when to omit the article. Okay, so these also we have discussed in the last lecture. This is the sample exercise. All of you, I request you to solve this exercise as a homework. Okay, all of you, please solve this exercise. I have shared the link of this notes in the teaching diary. Okay, so from there itself you download this file and try to solve this exercise. We will discuss about it in the next lecture. Okay, is it okay?
Yes,
So,
sir.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
So today we are going to start with the language. Okay, we have discussed it in the first lecture also. What's the language and why do we use it? What's the benefit to use it? Okay, so just we are going to take its review and we will move towards the uh, parts of speech. Okay, so first of all, what is the language? So it's a code used for communication. So it is very simple. The definition is very simple. It's a code. Just a minute. I have to check it if I have started the recording of this meeting. Yes, I have started. Okay. So what is the language? It's a code used for communication. Whatever codes, okay? Codes means what? The words or the utterances, okay, that we use for communication purpose. Sometimes we use sentences for communication. Sometimes we just use different voices or utterances. Okay, so it's a code used for communication. म्हणजे कम्युनिकेशन करण्यासाठी एक आपण कोड म्हणतो, त्या कोडचा आपण काय म्हणतो, लँग्वेज म्हणून यूज करतो. ओके, it is used in oral or written form. So language has both forms. Either we can use it orally or we have to write it down. Okay, we also use it in the written form. Both forms is used. So we use language in the form of LSRW. We use language in the form of LSRW. That is, first is listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So this is the sequence. That's how we learn any language. Okay, आपण कुठलीही लँग्वेज शिकताना आपण कुठल्या सिक्वेन्सने शिकतो, तर we use the sequence listening, speaking, reading, and writing, LSRW. Okay, so when we are at our childhood, we are child. Okay, then our mother is our first teacher who taught us how to speak, or we just imitate her, or we just make copy of her actions or her speaking. Okay, so when we were at the childhood, we were copying. Okay, we were copying our mother or parents or our family members. Okay, for speaking language. Okay, आपण लहानपणी काय करायचो, तर आपले शेजारी किंवा आपण आई वडील असतील आपले, तर आपण जेव्हा लहान होतो, बाळ होतो, तेव्हा काय करायचो, तर आपण we just try to listen to her. So first comes listening. Okay, पहिल्यांदा काय होतं, तर आपण कुठलीही भाषा कशी शिकतो, तर आपण पहिल्यांदा लिसनिंग, आपण काय करतो, लिसन करतो, ऐकतो. Then we try to speak. Okay, after that we try to speak, or we try to make copy of our parents. In the when we go to school, okay, when we start going to school, then our teacher teaches us to read the language or alphabets. He takes the practice, he or she, okay, he or she takes the practice of our speaking or reading in the class. Okay, and after that she teach, or we can say that he or she, our teacher teaches us to write down. Okay, for writing purpose also we have to depend on our teacher. So these are the 4 aspects of any language. Okay, it applies to English language, Also it applies to any other language which is found in the world. कुठलीही लँग्वेज शिकताना आपण कुठले जे ऍस्पेक्ट्स वापरतो ते आहेत LSRW. These are the 4 aspects of any language, or we use language in the form of LSRW, that is listening, speaking, reading and writing. So when we were at our childhood, our parents were there surrounding us and we try to watch them, we try to listen to our mother. Okay, whatever our mother is speaking to us as a child, we try to listen to her, we try to observe her movements, lip movements, or we can say that facial expressions. Okay, we were try to observe that and we try to imitate her, or we try to copy her for speaking purpose. When we listen to her, we try to speak, or we try to copy to her. आपण पहिलं काय करायचो, तर लहानपणी आपण ऑब्झर्व करायचो, आपण बाळ असताना. देन वी स्टार्टेड ट्राइंग टू स्पीक, त्यानंतर आपण स्पीकिंग करायला सुरुवात केली. ओके, देन आफ्टर स्पीकिंग, व्हेन वी बिकम 5 years old as a child, then we were sent to school. आपल्याला काय स्कूल मध्ये पाठवलं आपल्या पॅरेंट्सनी. Then there our teacher teaches us how to read and write. Okay, so our teacher is the second teacher, but our mother is our first teacher in the field of use of language, or in the learning the language. Okay, so these are the very important 4 aspects, that is LS, R and W. Okay, have you understood this? समझलं है 4
Yes, sir.
aspects? Then for learning any language, we have to know the structure or components of a language. Okay, for learning any language, that language might be your mother tongue, or that language might be English language, or any other language, French, German, or any Chinese or Japanese, any other language. It needs to know the structure of that language, or components of a language. So what are the different components of any language? We can say that or we can either call it as elements of language. Okay, different components or elements of language. भाषेचे कुठले कुठले elements आहेत. ओके, तर ते आता आपण बघणार आहोत. So elements of language are as follows, and they are alphabets or letters. So alphabets are A to Z. Okay, alphabets are called as the letters, which we call as alphabets from A to Z, A B C D E F G. These are all called as alphabets, A to Z. Then when we make, or when we arrange the words or alphabets in a meaningful manner, then we can form different types of words. So words is the second unit, and when words are meaningfully arranged or meaningfully written, they form phrases. Words जेव्हा आपण meaningfully लिहितो एकामागून एक, तेव्हा त्याचं काय होतं, किंवा त्याच्यापासून आपण phrase तयार करू शकतो. After that, when phrases are written in a meaningful order, they form the clauses. Clauses आपण कशापासून तयार करतो, phrases पासून. And when clauses are written in a manner, they form the sentences. आणि मग clauses जेव्हा आपण योग्य manner न लिहितो, तेव्हा काय होतं तर सेंटेन्सेस तयार होतात. when more sentences are written down after one another, then we can form the paragraphs. आपण पॅराग्राफ कसा तयार करतो तर जेव्हा एखाद्या पॅराग्राफ मध्ये आपण when we write for more than 2 to 3 sentences in any by or after one another, then it forms the paragraph. जेव्हा आपण एकामागून एक वाक्य लिहितो तेव्हा त्याचा पॅराग्राफ तयार होतो. And when paragraphs are written one by one, then it forms the text or book. Okay, so this is the sequence of the components of language. So alphabet comes first. Okay, A to Z are called as alphabets. When they are written down in meaningful order, they forms the words. For example, CAT, cat. Here 3 alphabets we have used. CAT. C and T are the consonants and A is the vowel in this word. Okay, so words are formed with the alphabets, phrases are formed with the words, and clauses are formed with the phrases, and sentence is formed with the clauses. So, and textbook is formed with the paragraphs, and paragraphs are made up of the sentences. So this is the sequence in which we learn or we write any type of language. So this is also important. Yes. So here is the chart of alphabets or letters. We can call it as alphabets or we can call it as letters. So alphabets or letters are also having 2 types. Okay, and they are vowels and consonants. So A to Z, these are the alphabets or letters, but some of these are the vowels and some of these are the consonants. So which are the vowels in this alphabets? So vowels are A, E, I, O, U. These 5 are called as the vowels. Okay, and we will see its definition first. Okay, there are 26 alphabets divided into 5 vowels. They are A, E, I, O, U and 21 consonants. So 5 are the vowels and remaining are called as the consonants. Okay. Sorry. First of all, we'll see the definition of vowel, then consonant. Okay, a vowel is a speech sound made by allowing breath to flow out of the mouth without closing any part of the mouth or throat. A vowel is a speech sound. Vowel म्हणजेच एखादा आपण speech sound आहे तो कसा तयार होतो? By allowing breath to flow out of the mouth without closing any part of the mouth or throat. Vowel कसे तयार होतात? जेव्हा आपण आपला जो ब्रीथचा फ्लो आहे, आपला श्वास जो आहे तो जेव्हा आपल्या तोंडातून फ्लो होतो आणि जेव्हा आपण तोंड बंद न करता जे शब्द किंवा अल्फाबेट्स किंवा लेटर्स उच्चारतो, ओके, तर त्या लेटर्सना काय म्हणतात तर वॉवेल्स म्हणतात. फॉर एक्झाम्पल AEIOU. Here for pronunciation of these 5 vowel sounds, I haven't closed my lips or mouth. मी माझं हे 5 vowel उच्चारताना तोंड किंवा ओठ जे आहे ते बंद न करता उच्चारू शकतो. कसं? फॉर एक्झाम्पल AEIOU. So I haven't completely closed my lips or mouth while pronunciation of these words, and that's why these are called as the वॉवेल्स. वॉवेल्सचा आपण उच्चार तोंड बंद न करता, ओठ बंद न करता करू शकतो. ओके, अँड these are the vowels A, E, I, O, U. These 5 are called as the vowels, but also there are some vowel sounds. Vowel sounds सुद्धा आपल्याला माहित असले पाहिजेत. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, whatever मुळाक्षर किंवा आपण जे बाराखडी म्हणतो किंवा मुळाक्षर म्हणतो आपण. ओके, मुळाक्षर आपण जी पहिली दुसरीत शिकलो होतो, तर त्यापैकी स्वर जे आहेत त्या स्वरांना काय म्हणतात तर वॉवेल्स म्हणतात. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, द साऊंड्स लाईक अ, आ, इ, ई, उ, ऊ, ए, ऐ, ओ, औ, आहा. These are called as the vowel sounds. There is difference between vowels and vowel sounds. Okay, vowels are only 5. Okay, for example, A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. But vowel sounds, there are 20 vowel sounds. Okay, and these are not 20. There are 24 vowel sounds. Okay, there are 24 vowel sounds, and there is somewhat difference between vowels and vowel sounds. Vowels are only 5 in number, but vowel sounds are 24 in number, and they are a, a, e, u, u, a, I, o, o, aha. These are the vowel sounds, and consonants remaining are called as the consonants. Okay, and how do we pronounce consonants? So a consonant is a speech sound made by partially or completely blocking the flow of air through the mouth. आता कॉन्सोनंट आपण कसा उच्चार करतो तर आपण कॉन्सोनंटचा उच्चार करताना आपला जो स्पीच साऊंड आहे तो किंवा आपलं जे माउथ आहे, ओके, किंवा आपले जे ओठ आहेत ते आपण कंप्लीट बंद करतो किंवा पार्शली आपण काय करतो, आपला जो माउथ आहे, ओठ आहे ते बंद करतो. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, ब ब असा जेव्हा आपण उच्चार करतो तेव्हा काय होतं, आपले दोन ओठ, आवर लिप्स गेट क्लोज्ड. ओके, आपण ते बंद करून उच्चारतो. ब, स, स, किंवा कॉन्सोनंट्स बी, सी, डी, एफ, जी, एच, जे, के, एल, एम, एन, पी, क्यू, आर. So these all are called as consonant. And how do we pronounce consonant? A consonant is a speech sound made by partially or completely blocking the flow of air through the mouth. आपण एअर फ्लो जो आहे आपल्या तोंडातून बाहेर पडणारा कॉन्सोनंटचा उच्चार करताना आपण काय करतो, तो कंप्लीट बंद करतो, ब्लॉक करतो किंवा पार्शली ब्लॉक करतो. म्हणजे आपण आपले ओठ कंप्लीट बंद करतो किंवा आपण आपली जीभ टाळ्याला लावून कधी कधी जो फ्लो आहे तो आपण काय करतो, स्टॉप करतो. ओके, सो दीज आर कॉल्ड एज द अल्फाबेट्स और लेटर्स. लेट्स मूव टुवर्ड्स द वर्ड्स. एक मिनिट. Okay, let's move towards the words. What are the words? The words is meaningful combination of letters, that is vowels and consonants. Okay, so words are the meaningful combination of letters. जेव्हा आपण एखादं लेटर आहे ते मीनिंगफुल कॉम्बिनेशन मध्ये लिहितो. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, कॅट, C-A-T, cat. Here we have used C and T as consonant and A as vowel. आपण इथं C आणि T हे जे कॉन्सोनंट वापरलेत आणि A हे काय आहे तर वॉवेल वापरले. आणि we done or we did meaningful combination of these three words to form a word like cat. So words, the meaningful combination of letters, that is vowels and consonants, are called as words. Okay, so this is the definition of words. Let's see the parts of speech. This is very important topic that we are going to start from today itself. Okay, so what are the parts of speech? It is classification of words as per their function in sentences. Parts of speech हे काय आहे तर classification of words. This is the classification of words as per their functions in the sentences. So how that word functions, from that we form the different parts of speech. We may compare it with our body. Okay, let's see, or we can say that our body is made up of different parts. Okay, so our body has limbs or hands, legs, eyes, nose, ears. Okay, then fingers. Okay, these are the parts of our body. So speech is also made up of different parts. Any speech, okay, it might be the speech from language or it might be the speech from Marathi. Okay, so parts of speech means the different parts of language which form the language. Okay, लँग्वेज, आपण लँग्वेज कशी तयार करतो किंवा भाषा कशी तयार होते तर वेगवेगळ्या पार्ट्स पासून भाषा तयार होते. ओके, and what are these parts that we are going to discuss now. For example, okay, let's start with this example. See the example. Ravi completed his important work and moved quickly to home. Ravi completed his important work and moved quickly to home. रवीनं त्याचं काम पूर्ण केलं, महत्वाचं काम पूर्ण केलं आणि तो घराकडं लगेचच काय केलं तर त्यानं घराकडं तो निघाला. ओके, सो हियर there are different parts of speech we will find in this sentence. Okay, and they are, we are going to see them. First is Ravi. So Ravi is noun. Okay, Ravi हे काय आहे, noun आहे. Completed, completed is the verb. His is the pronoun. Important is called as the adjective. Work is the noun. Okay, and is the conjunction. Moved is the verb once again. Quickly is the adverb, kriya visheshan. To is the preposition and home is called as the noun. Okay, so here we can understand that there are different parts of speech as given below. We have used different parts of speech in the example above. Okay, and these parts of speech are A, noun, B, pronoun, C, verb, D, adjective, E, adverb, F, preposition, G, conjunction, H, interjection. Okay, so these are the parts of speech. Okay, याला म्हणतात parts of speech. And how many parts of speech are there? Can anybody tell me? How many parts of speech are there in English language?
8.
Correct, correct. So there are 8 parts of speech in English language. In Marathi language, the parts of speech may change. Okay, प्रत्येक लँग्वेजचं कसं असतं, त्याचे वेगवेगळे पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच असतात. इंग्लिशसाठी 8 असतील तर मराठीसाठी 8च असतील असं काय सांगता येत नाही. ओके, सो इंग्लिश हॅज 8 पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच and they are noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. So these are the 8 parts of speech we use in the English language. Let's see. Let us start with the first part of speech, that is noun. Okay. So can anybody tell me what is the noun? What is the noun? Anybody knows? We have learned it in the 5th standard itself. Okay, we are learning it from 1st standard or 5th standard. Tell me the noun. What is the noun? Yes.
Noun, sir.
Yes, noun, noun. Yes, in Marathi we call it as yes, definition.
Names of everything. Name given to every object, thing.
Correct. Very simple. It's the name given to everything that is visible or invisible. कुठलीही गोष्ट. Yes.
A word used to identify any of a class of people, places, or things, or to name
Yes.
a particular one of these.
Yes, very correct. She has given specific definition. A word used to classify anything, person, place, okay, idea or emotion. Okay, so nouns are the words or the names of everything that is visible or sometimes invisible. दृश्य किंवा अदृश्य कुठलीही गोष्ट असेल, for identifying it we use nouns. Okay, in sentences they function as subject or object. So in the sentence, in English sentence, noun either either functions as subject or object. कर्ता किंवा कर्म म्हणून फंक्शन नाम हे काय करतं, फंक्शन करतं. हे कळलं? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So nouns are the names of any person, place, thing, idea, emotion which is visible or invisible. Okay, दृश्य किंवा अदृश्य वस्तू कुठल्याही त्यांना आपण कशाने ओळखतो, तर नाउन ओळखतो. ओके, फॉर एक्झाम्पल, सीमा paints pictures. Here Seema is called as the
Subject.
subject of a sentence. Seema works as subject of a sentence. Okay, and it is also called as the noun. Okay, so Seema is the noun of a girl. Okay, which or who paints pictures. किती चित्र काढते. And what is the picture in this sentence?
Object.
Yes. So picture functions as object in a sentence. So Seema and pictures both are the nouns and which function as subject and object in this sentence. So this is about the noun. Okay, so there are different types of nouns. Okay, and these types are common noun, proper noun, concrete noun, abstract noun, countable noun, and uncountable noun, and etc. etc. So other types of nouns are also there, but we only have limited with the these types. So the different types of nouns are common noun, proper noun, concrete noun, abstract noun, countable noun, and uncountable noun. So what are the common nouns? Can anybody tell me what is the common noun?
Himalaya.
Himalaya is not a common noun. It
No,
is
sir.
it is a name of
Mountain is
mountain. Yes. So
river,
river. Yes, river is the common noun.
building,
Tree.
Tree, building,
Sea.
class. Then
How?
Country.
flower,
country, flower,
bird, animal,
birds. Yes, animals,
people.
people, insects. So what we can, how to define the common noun then? It is name of any general thing, animal, man, or object. Okay. Common noun is a name of any general, not a specific. Okay. We are not talking about particular, any type of person, place, thing we can identify with common noun, or any class. Okay, means what? Class means what? Human is class of men and women. Okay, human हा काय आहे तर क्लास आहे. त्यामध्ये मेन, स्त्री आणि पुरुष, जेंट्स अँड लेडीज दोन्ही येतात. ओके, दॅट्स वाय human is the common noun. And other common nouns are the river, trees, birds, okay, soil, water. These are called as the common nouns. So whatever we call or whatever we identify with common name is called as the common noun. Okay, then tell me about the proper noun. What is the proper noun?
India. Pune.
Yeah, peacock,
Yes,
tiger,
peacock. Yes, peacock. India,
Asia,
Asia. Yes,
Maharashtra,
Maharashtra. Ramesh, Ram, Sham,
Rose.
Taj Mahal. Okay,
Ganga river,
Ganga River. Yes, Ganga River. Himalaya. Then Kilimanjaro, Mount Kilimanjaro. So that also is the mountain which found in the Africa, Kenya. Okay, so proper nouns are the specific names or particular names of person, place, thing, animal. Okay, so proper nouns are the names, particular names or specific names of person, place, thing, or object. Okay, so whatever the proper nouns we use for identifying a specific or person. Okay, a specific person, place or thing. कुठलीही जी गोष्ट आपण जेव्हा प्रॉपर जी स्पेसिफिक माणसासाठी जे नाव आपण वापरतो, स्पेसिफिक माणूस, प्लेस, एखादी गाव असेल, सिटी असेल, फॉर एक्झाम्पल पुणे. ओके, महाराष्ट्र, अमेरिका. नेम्स ऑफ कंट्रीज लाईक UK, US, Germany, India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka. Okay, so these are called as the proper nouns. Okay, then moving towards the concrete noun. Tell me, what are the concrete nouns? Yes,
concrete,
yes,
Concrete noun is a noun that can be identified uh, through one of five senses: taste, touch, sight, hearing, or smell.
Yes, very correct. She has given the definition very correct. The concrete nouns are the nouns which we can identify with the five senses, that is taste, smell, okay, eyes, hearing, ears, or skin. These are the five senses. With the help of these five senses, we can identify is that thing is the visible thing or invisible, or does that thing, place, or what we can say, that object has physical existence or it is not a physical thing. Okay, so whatever physical, okay, whatever physical things are there or which can be identified or uh, can be known with the five senses, that noun are called as the concrete noun. Okay, and what are the examples?
Rainbows,
Yes, rainbows,
ocean,
book,
lemon, train,
book, yes, train, so
ball.
yes, birds, whatever concrete thing is there, mountain असेल किंवा काही
Soap.
असेल, chalk असेल, duster असेल,
Ball.
doll असेल, okay, that comes under the concrete noun. Let's discuss about the abstract noun. What are the abstract nouns? Tell me the definition.
A noun denoting an idea, quality, or state rather than a concrete object.
Yes, a noun denoting idea, okay, quality, okay, or idea, quality, or
concepts,
concepts. Yes,
feelings,
feelings. Yes. So these are the nouns which can be called as the ideas or qualities or concepts. With the help of these, we can identify the abstract nouns. Okay, abstract noun म्हणजे काय? Whatever things are there which cannot be which cannot be identified with physical existence. आता ideas still, okay, whatever ideas in our mind that are called as the abstract, okay, that are not physical, आपण काय डोळ्यांनी बघू शकत नाही त्या, okay, whatever feelings are there, okay, sadness, happiness, joy, okay, anger, yes, anger is there,
Danger,
Mister.
ego,
tension, yes,
hope,
yes, other feelings are also there,
Emotion.
surprising feeling, okay, got surprised, someone got surprised, okay, so these are the feelings, okay, that we cannot physically see, okay, these feelings doesn't have any physical existence. आपण त्याचं physical existence बघू शकतो का feelingचा? नाही बघू शकत, okay,
No.
or qualities are also there. Yes, qualities like bravery, okay, brave, or we can say that what are the qualities? Kind, okay, happy. So these are the qualities of the person that are also comes under the abstract noun. Okay, so abstract nouns are the nouns which are abstract. We can give the names for qualities and whatever that we cannot see with our naked eyes. Okay, so these comes under the abstract noun. Then comes countable nouns. Tell me, what is the countable?
countable nouns can be counted.
Yes, we can count it with numericals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, thousands. So countable nouns are the nouns which we can count with the numericals. For example,
pen, books,
Yes, pen, books, apple, bananas, grapes. Okay.
Rice, water.
No, rice doesn't come under the countable. That come under the uncountable. Can we measure rice? Okay, 1 rice, 2 rice. We have to measure it with kilos. Okay, it comes under the uncountable, or we can call it as material noun. Okay, so what are the uncountable nouns? Tell me the definition first. Whatever
Cannot.
the nouns, huh?
Cannot be counted.
Yes, the nouns which cannot be counted with numericals. आपण 1, 2 असं जे काउंट करू शकत नाही त्याला काय म्हणतो? Uncountable nouns. And examples are? Tell me the
Milk,
example.
water, air.
Air असेल, yes.
Happiness.
Water, milk, oil, and feelings also. Okay, feelings are also come under the uncountable nouns. For example, happiness, sadness, joy, okay, anger. These are also the uncountable nouns. Material nouns are also come under the uncountable. For example, soil, okay, then sugar, water, milk, oil. Okay, also we cannot count our hair. Okay, hair are also uncountable noun. And also we use hair. Hair means case, and its plural is also same, that is hair. Okay, so these are the different types of nouns. Okay, and to identify the nouns we have to use one trick. So the nouns or words ending with the suffixes like tion, sion, er, or, ship, ment, meant, hood, ism, or ity, etc. are called as the nouns. Okay, so words ending with tion, sion, er, or, ship, meant, hood, ism, and ity, etc. are called as the nouns. Tell me the examples of these suffixes. One by
Mention.
one.
Celebration, education.
Education, liberation, tension. Yes. Then
Celebration.
second
Time.
one, er. Er च सांगा. Er चे.
Proper.
Proper. Yes. Proper.
Counter.
Counter. Yes.
Painter.
Painter. Teacher.
Runner.
Tender.
Teacher. Lecturer. Doctor.
Runner.
Runner. Yes. Engineer. Yes. Engineer. Then tell me about ship.
Friendship.
Friendship.
Partnership.
Partnership.
Leadership.
Leadership. Yes.
Scholarship.
Scholarship. Yes. Tell me about ment. Ment.
Fulfillment.
Fulfillment. Employment. Movement. Government. So these are the words ending with ment. Then hood.
Motherhood.
Motherhood. Childhood.
Motherhood. Childhood. Friend. Friendhood नाही येत. नाही. बरोबर.
Falsehood.
Falsehood. Yes. Falsehood येत. Yes. Tell me about ism.
Mechanism.
Prism.
Mechanism. Yes.
Prism.
Hmm?
Prism.
Prism. Yes. Mechanism. Then
Hinduism.
Hinduism, Islamism. Okay. Buddhism. These are the isms.
Activism.
Activism. And ITY,
Quality.
quality. Yes,
Quality.
Community.
Activity.
yes. So these are some of the examples of nouns which end with TION, SION, ER, OR, SHIP, meant, would, is. Okay. Please mute your. Okay. So let's see the next part, that is pronouns. Okay. So what are the pronouns? Tell me the definition. Can anybody?
Is a word that can replace a noun in a sentence.
Correct. Any word, okay, that replaces noun to avoid repetition of the noun. Okay. So pronoun is the word that replace nouns in the sentence to avoid the repetition of that noun. We use pronoun instead of noun to avoid the repetition. Okay, to avoid the unnecessary repetition, we make use of pronouns. Okay, in the sentences, personal pronouns function as subjects or objects. So in any sentence, okay, any sentence, personal pronouns like I, we, you, thee, you, he, she, it, they, these are called as the personal pronouns that function as subjects or objects. Subject म्हणून काम function करतात किंवा object म्हणून. Okay, for example, she told him. She told him. So she and him, these both are called as the pronouns, and these function as, she functions as subject of the sentence as it comes at the opening of the sentence. Okay, an object that appears after the verb. Okay, so object is also pronoun. We can use pronoun as subject also and object also. Okay, so this is about the pronoun. Let's see the different types of pronouns. So there are many types of pronouns, out of which we are going to learn. The first type is personal pronouns. Okay, the first type of pronoun is personal pronoun. So subject, object, possessive adjectives, possessive and reflexive. So these are also called as the personal pronoun, and these are having different cases. आता आपण pronoun म्हणजे सर्वनाम, ओके, सर्वनाम असतात, त्यांना काय असतात तर केसेस असतात. म्हणजेच काय मराठीमध्ये विभक्ती. आपण मराठीमध्ये जे शिकलो त्याला म्हणतात विभक्ती प्रत्यय. ओके, so personal pronouns are having its different cases like subjective case, objective case, possessive adjectives, possessive case and reflexive case. So these are the 5 types of cases a personal pronoun is having. Okay, so in the subjective case we use I, and in objective case it becomes me. Okay, when we do objective or when we change the voice of the sentence, then subject becomes object. Okay, that's why I becomes me in objective case. In possessive adjective, it is used as my. Okay, in possessive adjective it is used as my, and in possessive case I becomes mine. Okay, possessive case मध्ये काय होतं, आईचं mine होतं, and in reflexive case it becomes myself. Okay, then for you, the objective case of you is you, its possessive adjective is your, its possessive case is yours and its reflexive case is yourself. रिफ्लेक्सिव्ह केस मध्ये काय होतं तर जे आय असेल त्याचं काय होतं माय सेल्फ. सेल्फ हा जेव्हा ऍड होतो तेव्हा त्याला म्हणतात रिफ्लेक्सिव्ह केस. ओके. Then he is the subjective case. Its objective case is him. Its possessive adjective is his. Its possessive case is his and reflexive case is himself. She is the subjective case. Okay. Then its objective case is her. Its possessive adjective is her. Its possessive case is hers and its reflexive case is herself. Same is for the it, we, you and they. Okay. So it's काय होतं it. त्यानंतर possessive adjective मध्ये its. Okay. Reflexive case मध्ये itself and possessive case मध्ये its. Not apostrophe. It's only its. It's म्हणजे त्याचं, hers म्हणजे तिचं. ओके. His म्हणजे त्याचं, yours म्हणजे तुमचं. So this is also the chart. Okay. This is the chart of the personal pronouns. Okay. The types of pronouns: personal pronouns, subject, object, possessive adjectives, possessive case and reflexive case. These are the 5 cases. We becomes us in objective case. In possessive adjective it becomes our. Possessive case it becomes ours and in reflexive case it becomes ourselves. You remains as it is in objective case. Your it becomes adjective pronoun adjective. Yes, possessive adjective as your and in possessive case it becomes yours and in reflexive case it becomes yours. They will become them in objective case. In possessive adjective it is used as their, त्यांचं. Okay. In possessive case it becomes theirs, म्हणजे त्यांचं स्वतःचं. Okay. And themselves it becomes themselves in the reflexive case. So this is the chart. Okay. So we have completed up to types of pronouns and its first type, that is personal pronoun. Okay. So we will discuss the next type of pronoun in the next lecture. Before that, just give me the attendance. Okay. Just give me the attendance first, then you can leave this meeting. Okay. Don't leave meeting until I take the attendance. It's 2 o'clock. Okay. So I will just write your roll numbers. Okay. I will just mark your roll numbers. Okay. So I will do I won't take your attendance orally. I just mark your attendance from participants list. Okay. So be there in meeting, don't go anywhere. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 is absent, no? Eleven, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 53. Once again, he is absent. 54, 57, 8, 59, 60, 60, 61, 62, 63. 18 आणि 35. रोल नंबर 18 प्रेझेंट आहेत. रोल नंबर 35 प्रेझेंट आहे. Okay, so the absent roll numbers are roll number 1, 14, 20, 21, 39, 53 and 60. Is anybody present from these roll numbers? कोणी प्रेझेंट आहे का यापैकी? रोल नंबर 1, 14, 20, 21, 39, 53 आणि 60. कोणी आहे का प्रेझेंट? ओके. आता D3 बॅच रोल नंबर 52 शुभांगी, तुम्ही स्कॉलरशिपचा फॉर्म भरला का?
Yes.
ओके, मला तुमचा स्कॉलरशिपचं फॉर्मचं PDF पाठवा तुम्ही आणि लॉग इन ID आणि पासवर्ड पण पाठवा. ओके.
Okay. Okay.
रोल नंबर योगीराज परदेशी 54. तुम्ही भरलाय का स्कॉलरशिपचा फॉर्म?
नाही सर, ओव्हर इन्कम आहे.
ओव्हर इन्कम अबव 8 लाख.
हो.
ओके, ठीक आहे. 54 ओव्हर इन्कम. बर. रोल नंबर 57 अभिजित सरडे. Are you present? रोल नंबर 57 नाही येत. आदित्य सरडे 58.
येस सर.
हा, तुम्ही भरलात फॉर्म?
सर ते अकाउंटला नंबर काय आधारला नंबर लिंक करायचा
लिंक
राहिला
करायचं
थोडा.
राहिलं. बरं,
हो.
ठीक आहे, ठीक आहे. ओके, ठीक आहे. 59 दत्तात्रय शेजाळ.
हा येस सर, मला सबमिट करायचं राहिलं सर, भरलाय मी. ते
हा,
सबमिट करायचं राहिलं.
पूर्ण भरलाय.
हो भरलाय ना.
कुठली स्कॉलरशिप आहे तुम्हाला?
8.5 लाखाच्या वर उत्पन्न आहे सर आपलं, मग ते त्यासाठी तर थांबलो. ते साईट कोणती?
मग भरता येईल का तुम्हाला? बघा, तुम्ही दाखवले किती उत्पन्न दाखल्यावर?
8.5 लाख आहे सर.
बर, मग अवघड आहे की. बर, ठीक आहे.
हा.
61 शिंदे ऋतुराज.
सर मॅनेजमेंट कोटामधून ऍडमिशन.
बर बर, ठीक आहे, ठीक आहे. मॅनेजमेंट. ओके, ठीक आहे. लेट्स स्टॉप हिअर. ओके, we'll conduct the next part of this lecture of this topic in the next lecture. Thank you.